boss. You okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet.
Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
Hello and welcome to Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. We have encountered Quiet. Well, I replayed the mission where you encounter Quiet, and sadly you don't get the introduction shot from Quiet as you ride into the ruins, which actually disappointed me, as soon as you start the mission it instantly takes you into the action. But it's all fair and fine. This was actually one of my
Sniper just disappeared.
This actually is my favorite stage in the first 20 stages, to be honest.
Stay sharp.
This and retrieving Yui. But besides that, welcome back. It's good to have you. This is post-commentary, of course. Did this mission quite late and I was really tired. The commentary was bad, so I decided to delete it and start again. In classical Metal Gear fashion, for people who maybe are new to the series or never really got to finish the previous games, it is always traditional to have a sniper boss battle. And before we get to the details of previous boss battles, I'd like to just say that there is something in every Metal Gear sniping boss battle that helps you complete the battle, even though it may be easy for you or difficult for someone else. In this case, you see that there is a mic attached to the binoculars that lets you hear things far off. So if you can't find Quiet, just keep on moving your binoculars around the stage until the mic starts picking up sound, and then you draw yourself closer to the sound waves and you finally find where she ran off to, or where she's invis. I'm actually now playing to her trick. Since we've got stealth camo, I'm using it to my advantage to relocate and reposition, which is actually quite nice. But usually when you start the game from the beginning, you won't have the ability to access the stealth camouflage so early within the game, but this is towards the end of Afghanistan. Besides that, thanks for coming back. And like I was saying, they are sniper boss battles in in every Metal Gear game I have played. I haven't played all of them. I never played Portable Ops. I never played I think I never played Portable Ops and Twin Snakes. Those two I never played, but I played the first, second, third and fourth. Never finished the fourth though. I just never got to doing it. It was a disappointment for me personally, and there was a lot of controversy within the making of that game. But anyway, that's not the point. In the first Metal Gear Solid game, I'm not sure if any of you are familiar, but there was the ever so epic battle with Sniper Wolf. Sniper Wolf was Yui Emmerich's grandson's lover, or at least he loved her. I'm not sure if she felt the same towards him. It seems to be an ever-growing family problem that all the men in the family seem to fall for women who don't care for them, even though feelings might exist. So Otacon was in love with Sniper Wolf, but as Otacon met up with Snake, he ended up finding out that their paths would cross, and Solid Snake and Sniper were not on the same side. They were both working to achieve different goals, and in the end, one had to live and one had to die. It was a really epic fight for its time down the long corridor after meeting up with Psycho Mantis, who you actually get to see in this game as a child. Oop, am I foreshadowing things? Anyway, moving on. It was quite an epic fight, quite awesome if I would like to say so. And in this particular fight with Quiet, it's a lot to do with positioning and patience. It's actually a very easy fight, to be honest with you. It's not so difficult. In Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, or Substance, depending on which version you played, there was the sniper fight against Vamp. Oh my goodness, that was the most dramatic. Making sure that the young girl got to the other side, and in the end Vamp appears, and then you're like, oh no, this really is quite a pickle. But I really liked that fight because you had to protect the girl along the struts, the lower struts of the plant, and as she was going down the lower struts of the tank, plant, she was vulnerable.
There's a laser sight trained on
She
your
had
head.
no weapons, and she never actually could defend herself. So you were her defense against the soldiers that were patrolling. The soldiers didn't actually know that she was there. But of course, if they saw her, they'd go into alert and start shooting. You could still take them out, but it was very difficult. That was really some nice shooting with Raiden in MGS2. He was a really good sniper. But besides that, I don't think there was any other sniping spot that took my full attention in Metal Gear Solid 2 that I can remember now. But definitely Vamp was an awesome character, and I was glad to see him return in 4, even though, like I said, 4 to me wasn't what I had hoped it would be, and I would believe it's the same for most people, even though it got stellar reviews. People deep down still know that MGS4 compared to other games was amazing, but compared to its predecessors, I don't know, there were some shortcomings. Even Kojima himself at the time didn't really want to make the game, but death threats and pressure from the company kind of forced his hands to rush it. The team that he was with that had made Metal Gear Solid 3 and 2 were on vacation at the time, and so he had to reconstruct a team of people who were also part of previous games and probably some new blood. And not saying that these people were bad in any way, but any rushed project will have flaws, and Metal Gear Solid 4 personally I believe it had its problems, but there's still quite a lot to like about the game, but definitely a lot of problems, especially with the plot of the game. What else could I remember? Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, or Subsistence, depending on the version you played. There was the boss battle at the end. Now that...
Did you get her? With those abilities of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the Skulls. Now move in and finish your boss. She's working for Cypher.
Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. This is your decision.
That was the most intricate sniper boss battle in the history of Metal Gear Solid, because you could kill him by fighting him, you could kill him by fast forwarding the clock on your PlayStation and letting him die of old age, but also he could find you sleeping and kill you. There were so many different intricacies within that fight, and it was very complex. And of course there was the Crying Wolf boss battle in Metal Gear Solid 4, taking you back to Shadow Moses. That was just stellar right there. But let's see what happens to Quiet.
The female sniper. Quiet. Cypher's assassin. Finish her. She's one of the Skulls. Hurry up and kill her.
No. Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here.
Boss.
Boss.
Why would you though? Unless you're speed running and want to get through this cutscene real quick, but I would like to try and see. She could have easily bit his ear off. That's actually quite dangerous.
You're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't even know the extent of her abilities. She is not setting foot on this base.
Good word, boss. Can't believe you took her down alive. Now bring her back here. Let's find out what she really is.
This is too dangerous. Kill her. Don't bring her to our home.
This is the boss's decision. I'll send the extraction chopper.
You know I've always got your back. But if you bring her here, I'll just have her killed.
Changing area of operations.
Some intense hatred from Miller towards Quiet for due reason. Of course, she did try to kill you in the beginning of the game, and there's a lot of bad blood between the Skulls, Cypher, and of course Mother Base. But besides that, thanks for watching. I would have loved for them to have at least a bit more information about Quiet before meeting her for the second time here in the ruins. It was kind of just abrupt, to be honest with you. But this game is lacking in a lot in terms of dialogues and cutscenes, but that was the style of gameplay that they were going for. Besides that, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the episode. There's gonna be quite a lot of cutscene, and I'm sure I'll see you again. Beautiful people. Wish I could shoot that bird though. I'll see you soon.
Departing.
Slipped the line, huh? Shame. She's one of a kind.
Fine by me. We don't need her type. Boss, we need to talk. Get back to base. Everything else can wait.
One bogey on our 6, steady at 0.4 miles. It's tailing us.
Don't lead it back to Mother Base.
Roger, we'll shake it off.
no way she's setting foot on this base. Boss, she's with Cypher. Thermals! Clear. Seize her! Fire! Miller! She saved the boss. She was saving herself. Fire! Put her in the cell. Boss.
Keep an eye on her.
Right. Take her away. What are you waiting for? Move!
Boss, you are going to regret this. That woman...
I know. She knows our location. Either way, one of these days we're gonna have to kill her. But now is not the time. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger.
Development complete.